Okay, this is 1320 Swantown. So this is right down the street from my house, and it's an interesting option. So I wanted to come over here, it's vacant, and show you this home mainly because of the location and the potential. So this is built in 1940. Technical year would be 1950 because they had some upgrades done at that time. The plumbing's been upgraded, the electrical's been upgraded. The roof, I believe, is a 2018, so it's only got 8 years on it. The siding is all composite. It's like the concrete. I told you words are failing me tonight. But it is in good condition. Like the other house, it does need a paint job. It's pretty typical, especially this area. So this is off Swantown Road in southwest Oak Harbor. And this is one of the reasons I absolutely love this property. So you're looking out over a valley. From inside the house, you can actually see some water and some of the Olympic Mountains. The lot is almost half an acre. There's this cute little storage shed outside. This home has been vacant for quite a long time. It was a young Navy couple that had purchased it, and then they got relocated very quickly and very last minute. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like the yard is being upkept. So they let the yard go pretty badly. But if you're looking for a island cottage feel, this definitely has it. So porch needs to be restained. It has not been restained since 2018. So you do have some warping. I don't feel any rot. But just like the other house, it needs to be given some love. So from up here on the porch, yeah, how far away everything looks in the video. So more true to life. This is the view that I see. You can see some of the Olympic Mountains over there. And right down this direction is West Beach. The sunsets here are phenomenal. The view to this side and the Olympics I have from my house just a little bit further up on the hill. Best sunsets you can possibly ask for. So, like the other house, you have French doors, which is really nice. Now, it is a 1940, so the ceilings are quite a bit lower here in the kitchen. They're bumped up, so that's quite nice. But if you're very tall, it could be an issue. I'm 5'10", I have plenty of clearance downstairs, but the ceilings are lower. So they have a really nicely updated open concept kitchen. The electrical panel looks like it was done in 2018, or updated, I should say, in 2018. 2019. So that's good. This is the door to the backyard. The driveway comes off of Laurelland and goes all the way down to Swantown. It's just been really overgrown, unfortunately. Right, so nice. You don't have the soft closed drawers. A little bit cheaper cabinetry than was in the other house, but still in good condition. A tile backsplash. Another flat top stove. Double sink. The view is fantastic. And I can see the Olympics. All right, so this house has an interesting layout. Off the kitchen, you have your main bath, tub insert, tiled shower. There is a window that opens. Always love that in a bathroom. They put in a little pantry. All of the doors have been damaged in this house. So it has not been loved very well by the last person that owned it. Cute little entryway with seating there. But they did put in a pantry. This would be your washer and dryer hookup right here off the kitchen. And then here to the back, you definitely need new flooring back here. The carpet is in rough condition. Step down twice. This is an interesting like flex area. And again, no doors on the closet. I believe that they were using this. It looks like they had a computer desk and had turned this into like an office space before. You can see they didn't finish the carpet. So again, really needs new carpet or flooring back here. There is a guest bedroom. Sorry, the lighting is really throwing me off right now. The sun is right at the worst possible angle for filming anything. Standard closet. Second guest bedroom. These are slightly larger. Well, this one is slightly larger than the bedrooms in the Olympic Drive house. The other one is about the same size. Pretty straightforward closet space. You have a really old pear tree out here, which I'm always in love with the yard. You can see the pears on it. This used to be an orchard area way back when. So back toward the kitchen. And off to the right of the front door is the living room. Here's your washer and dryer. Oh my goodness. Water heater. It is a newer water heater. I believe this was put in 2018 when the original remodel was done. And again, the doors have just been neglected. So living room. Again, the ceiling is very low, so the windows are set low. But these windows all open, which is lovely. The view, again, is just phenomenal, and to the naked eye, this is what I'm seeing here. It's really hazy today, so usually the mountains will pop a little bit more than they are. This is one of those houses that's on what I call the sweet spot on the island that everybody kind of wants to live in. So this is the master. It's a decent room. Again, ceiling height is low. There's the pear tree. It does have an ensuite, vanity, no tub, just a walk-in shower. It's all tiled. And I wouldn't call it a walk-in closet. You technically can walk into it. It's the same size as the closets in the guest bedrooms, just slightly deeper. This is nice flooring, and unfortunately, as we see it quite often, they just really didn't know how to do it. And so they kind of did a hack job on the flooring. Even out here though, this isn't higher grade than the flooring in the last house that we were at. Then upstairs, and I will say it is quite hot upstairs. Again, this house has been vacant forever. All the windows are closed. They haven't had any ventilation. It might mean that the roof was not vented properly when it was replaced, but that's really hard to say without climbing up there and looking at it. Oh, I forgot to point out, you have little wall heaters in every room for your source of heat in here. Same upstairs. You have wall heat. Upstairs is pretty much, they were using it as storage area. Could be guest rooms. But the ceiling height is quite low. Again, I'm 5'10". I can walk through the doorway, but I have about an inch and a half maybe of clearance, if that gives you an idea. So great for kids. And then this is the best view in the house, though. You can even see, and it's way too bright right now, but you can see water down there. Everything just looks shiny right now with the sunlight, but you can see a little bit of the ocean. You can see a little bit of Smith Island out there. And again, the Olympics. So this house has a lot of potential. A lot of the big ticket items like the electrical, the plumbing, the roof have been taken care of. It was quite nicely remodeled at one point. It's just been really neglected by the last two owners actually that have had it. Some people are really hard on things. But if you're looking for that cottagey beach feel and a location with a view, this is definitely it. So if you go down that way on Swantown, you get to West Beach Road. It's like a maybe 5-mile bike ride or 5-minute bike ride, depending on how fast you're going. I like to run this loop, and from my house down to West Beach, it takes me about 15 minutes. So pretty darn close. And then into town the opposite direction, you're only about 3 to 5 minutes away from downtown and all the stores. But you don't get any jet noise here. The neighborhood is really safe. It's really friendly. And you get that kind of country feel with all the in-town amenities. So interesting option, needs some love, totally livable. I'd say the biggest downsides on this one are just the neglect as far as the upkeep goes, and the wall heaters. I'm not a fan of the wall heaters, the flooring, and the doors. That's really it. The layout's pretty interesting. Yeah, so that is the 1320 Swantown house.